Hi everyone, my name is Mariana Abrahamian. I'm a pianist from Armenia studying at the Doctor of Performing Arts program at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. I'm absolutely delighted to present my recital of Ligeti Etudes on Monday, the 28th of September. Ligeti composed 18 piano etudes in 3 books between 1985 and 2001. Monday's program will include books 2 and 3, a total of 12 etudes. This follows on from last year's performance of book 1 as part of my first artistic project. This recital will be very special to me, more than any other concert I have played so far, for a couple of reasons. First of all, the entire preparation period of the etudes happened during the lockdown period since March. And I have to say that despite all the difficulties we faced due to the COVID-19 pandemic, these etudes have been my lockdown delights and a huge source of inspiration to me. Secondly, it is now a great joy to share these pieces with an audience and to try to create a new performance experience by live stream. I'm extremely grateful to my supervisory team and the RCS for their invaluable support during these difficult times. In this video, I'm going to briefly mention a few important points that make Ligeti's etude extremely challenging for any pianist. Ligeti wrote technically phenomenally difficult etudes which push performers to their limits. His etudes are described as nightmare masterpieces with insurmountable tasks. It requires athletic preparation. First of all, there is the quality of extremity which characterizes Ligeti's etudes. For instance, the extreme use of dynamics. Ligeti's dynamic markings can reach up to 8 fortes, announcing disaster, upheaval, and cataclysm, or up to 8 pianos, showing the utmost delicacy. Secondly, we have the extreme use of keyboard range. One can see and feel the sense of despair and the urgency to reach the final keys of the keyboard. This range expresses the human struggle against hopelessness. Extreme polyphonic layers and rhythmic complexity are 2 other challenging aspects of the etudes. For example, in the etude number 12, Entrelac, Ligeti asks for multiple polyphonic layers that move simultaneously. Each layer has its own rhythm, dynamics, and continuity. This requires a great deal of concentration for a pianist. The phenomenon of polyphonic layers results in great rhythmic complexity, which in turn creates constant chaotic yet organized polyrhythmic fighting between the hands. A few words about pianism in Ligeti's etudes. One of the things that strikes me in his etudes is the fact that they are so pianistically written. Eventually, after countless hours of work at the piano, it's a full joy, reward, and satisfaction to perform these pieces. The main objective of my artistic research is to examine the role of dexterity in Ligeti's music. Particularly, in what ways is he developing the concept of pianism? His etudes have a strong lineage with the works of Chopin, Liszt, and Debussy, and I'm delighted to explore this further as part of my doctoral studies. Lastly, I want to talk about the chronology of the etudes on stage. It's never wrong to change the order of the etudes, as some pianists do. They often do this in order to feel safe and to start with more accessible and technically achievable etudes. However, to me, the best way to achieve the emotional rendition in Ligeti's etudes is to play them in the order in which they appear in the final edition. This creates a certain level of danger, which is a phenomenal thing. It reminds you of walking on a high tightrope throughout the journey, which is never safe. I think this is what creates a spectacular, dramatic impact of Ligeti's etudes on stage. I look forward immensely to performing for you on Monday, and I hope you can join me. Thanks a lot.